Gone along 33 even. Not sure about this entry. Just checking my stops and targets. I thought we'd had an end of trend here on 500 tip bar chart. We've got a pullback signal, but we've just kind of blasted straight up through the resistance point here. And I think the reason for that is we had strength kind of come in on the 1500 tip bar chart with bullish divergence after exhaustion selling. And we've also got a flush signal kind of down here on the 4500 tip bar chart, so we're in a hurry to kind of break to the upside. So just bought the break out of the pullback level instead of waiting for some kind of a push down. So let's see. Okay, we've just spiked up through this. We just pulled back a fraction, then spiked up through that resistance point. Just moving my target out to 39. Just for a couple more points, just because it's getting pretty active. Okay, so we're at 35.5 here. Had exhaustion buying. These blue professional bars kind of come in. It's almost like this was just a test down or a pullback, and we're now kind of going to test the highs. The highs, I think we're up at about 38. Yep, 38. So 39 will be a nice place to get a little bit of profit taking. So let's see, we're in an uptrend here on the 500 tip bar chart, so it's long from 33 even. It ran very fast up to 38. Because it was a previous high, I think there was just kind of some technical type selling here. Bearish divergence just coming on the 500 tip bar chart, but even on this time frame, got pullback to end of trends before this thing's over, so I think we'll have another run for it. Okay, pro signal exits just coming on the 1500 tip bar chart here at kind of 36.5. The original target at 37. I'll be out, not having to worry about this. Got cyclical resistance kind of come in. So I'm still going to hold hope for it to hopefully just to kind of squeak above 38. Let's see. Just taken out at 39 even, 4-6, and it's just going a little bit haywire here. We just had a pullback on these amateur down bars here, pullback to end of trend sequence kind of playing out here. All these blue professional bars kind of coming on the 1500 tip bar chart. So that was nice. Playing this breakout from 33. And just push my target a couple extra for 39. Out for 6, there we go. End of trends in there. This will be kind of a bearish divergence signal, I'd have thought, on 15, so it's going to start to weaken a little bit. Excellent. Short 41.25. And so I'm just really pushing it on this trade. 500 tip bar chart, we've had an end of trend sequence, flush after that, and this little second cyclical turn after end of trend kind of came up at 42, fairly weak. It's also on the 1500 tip bar chart, we've had exhaustion. I'm just going to move my target out to 31 just to keep it out of the way, 31.25, because we're crashing hard. End of exhaustion buying, bearish divergence on 1500 tip bar chart, and end of trend on the 45 with a blue professional bar kind of up here. So short 41.25, going to wait. This is crashing fast, so it's going to be an opportunity just to kind of bail out before it kind of pops again. Just out at 37.25 for 4. And that was the original target. I kind of pushed it out, and then it was just falling so fast. Blue professional bars kind of came in. That was a bit of a gift, so just kind of got out. We'll test back up to those highs, but it was a fast one. Good little setup here with these amateur up bars kind of testing the highs into 42. Everything kind of coming together. We've got a change of trend likely here, so on this retrace might be another kind of short opportunity, so good to be out. It's gone short 47.75, and I admit I am trying to catch a top here, but reason for doing it, we've had bearish divergence on the 1500 tip bar chart and then kind of pushed up. I think this looks like a flush signal on the 15 here, certainly on the 500. Got Rambo patterns all the way up here, exhaustion buying. this last kind of move up after we had this pullback really felt like a whole bunch of stops being pushed as we kind of came through the 43, 42, 43 type level. So because those stops have all been run, I think we're kind of running out of steam and we're actually going to go the other way. Anyway, so we've got exhaustion buying on the end on the 4500 tip bar chart, exhaustion and bearish and Rambo patterns on the 15, same kind of deal on the 500. We had exhaustion, bearish divergence kind of back here and then flush and so on. So short 47.75 going against me. Well, just taken out on my stop, 51.75. So live and learn. Felt like I was trying to catch a top, and I was trying to be too bloody cute. So sit back and watch it for a while, see if anything kind of sets up. Just looks parabolic to me. So at some point there'll be a proper short entry. A few minutes later, and you know, I was almost just taken out at the top tick. But anyway, so it's gone really kind of parabolic on the higher time frames. We're coming up to really important kind of cyclical turn. Got all kinds of exhaustion buying, blue professional bars kind of going off on these higher time frames. So just looking for a pushback, some kind of either cyclical cross here on the 500s. We've just hit Rambo and Amethyst here, and we're just bouncing off that. So next kind of bounce up, try and get short again. Just got long 44.50, and would have loved to have taken that short trade, but just there was no pullback to get in. I was hoping it would kind of push back to this support becomes resistance and come down, but it never did. So what we've come to is a cyclical support on the 1500 tip bar chart. It's also support on the breakout level on the 4500 tip bar chart. So just all I'm hoping for is just some kind of retrace. So just long 44.50 for even. Don't know what's going on, but that didn't look right. So 43 for a loss of 1.5. Oops. This trend move in the 500 tip bar chart looks like it's the strongest thing. Kind of pullback to end of trend happening here as we're breaking through support, or at least trying to find support here. Still think we're going to test back up, but it looks like we're just going to form maybe an end of trend here. Maybe a blue professional bar or two will come in on the 1500 tip bar chart. We'll try that one again. Just out at 43, 41.75. And again, still no blue professional bars yet on 15, but a bunch of them on 500 with an end of trend. That was just a push down. I am at a kind of test down bar, so 41.75. Still think we're going to have a push back up. We've kind of gone too far in a straight line on the 4500 tip bar chart. I think we'll have some kind of test back, and we're going to oversold on 1500. So it's long 41.75. Okay, just pushing my target out to 47.75. Just because I might have caught a bit of a low here. We're coming up to cyclical support on the 4500 tip bar chart. This might go a little bit, so just want to pick up a little extra if I've got this right. So just long from 41.75. Tested all the way back to the entry point here, but came back into the kind of acquisition zone. Blue professional bar kind of comes in, and you know, being led down by the amateur down bars here. So professionals kind of step in. If we break back up to 44 away, but still a little bit weak. Come on, we need to break up to 43, 44. Okay, so here we go, kind of breaking back up to 45. Just wondering if I should move my target, but probably not. I think we're in a downtrend, so I don't want to be stupid. Still kind of amateur bars kind of around, so finding it difficult. So coming up to cyclical resistance and bearish divergence, but just need a pop to the upside. We've put in a lot of basing activity here, so you'd have thought this has got to pay off with some kind of pop. So still holding long at 43.25. So didn't like that activity. Bearish divergence coming on the 1500 tip bar chart. I actually think I might need to go short. Let's just watch it for a second, see what it does. That was definitely a so we come into resistance here on the 15. We're in a downtrend after all of this exhaustion buying, so start at 43.25 for 1.5, short 42.75. So got two cycles, the 515 kind of lined up on the way down here. We've had very weak kind of bearish divergence signals here, hoping to break through 40. That would be finding a little bit of support, this kind of area where we had professional buying kind of earlier on. If we break through 40, we're in a downtrend on the 4500 tip bar chart after all of this exhaustion buying going on here. Okay, just moved my target out to 32.75, and reason for doing that, I think we're going to break through this support here at kind of 40.41. We kind of tested back up on the 500 tip bar chart, amateur bar here. Amateur's kind of buying this little breakout. Lows get broken, we're coming back to support here. We've got support coming up on the 1500 tip bar chart, but not a lot of blue professional bars here. All the kind of blue professional bars were kind of taking profits on the way up here. So I think we're going to break, and then if that's the case, we're going to go into a fairly solid trend move. So short from 42.75. Here we go, just breaking through 41 into the 40s, really getting going. That blue professional bar was kind of selling short. This one I think is kind of falling through the ice. So we're on this ledge here, so we've kind of made all these exhaustion buying signals up here on 45, come back, a little bit of a retrace here, amateur bar, amateur bar, amateur bar, and then kind of breaking lows, just a congestion move here. It's almost like a measured move, so from 52, 53, halfway down to 44, the next kind of move down is similar type of 8 to 10 point move down. As I said that, more blue professional bars kind of coming in, they're kind of catching us here. But no, we're going to go lower. Okay, exhaustion selling. So in a downtrend, got to make pullback to end of trend, but this is fairly weak in terms of selling on 15, so it's not going to turn around for a while. There we go, to 39s. Come on, keep going, not far to go now. Hey, and I just can't do it. I can't hold all the way. 38's good enough. That's 4 3/4 points. So, and the reason for getting out, a whole series of exhaustion selling signals on the 500 tip bar chart, and blue professional bars kind of going down here. It's pretty extreme selling at minus 12,000 here. So we'll get an exhaustion pro signal exit, I think, kind of shortly. But anyway, so just out at 38. And a few minutes later, and this is kept on running. We're down at 34s, 33s. Unbelievable. And as usual, got out way too early. Target is just seconds away from being hit. The 32 targets seconds away from being hit. This, I think, is a really important turning point, because on the 40,500 tip bar chart, this whole high that's made up in the 54s was pullback in a downtrend. You could see on all these time frames, exhaustion, buying, blue professional bars, dang, and cyclical turn. So this has got to run for pullback to end of trend, and 1120s pretty critical. I wonder if we'll get close to that on the way down here. Could be an ugly afternoon. Breaking the 33s now. So it's going to stop at some point, because we put in kind of bullish divergence, flush signals, and so on. This particular leg down, but it'll be interesting to see where we end the day. I'm done. I've had a good day, so I'm quite happy to quit now. It's 1:20 a.m. here Sydney time. So, but yet again, should just I'm too quick to take profits, too early to enter. Hope you traded well today.